Cassie started the day, as always, looking at food stuff on Instagram. The first thing she showed me this morning was a waffle pizza. So of course we looked for waffle pizza, and the only one anywhere near us is closed. So the next best thing, I guess, is regular pizza for breakfast. With that out of the way, I want to look at prestiging today. There's been a lot of threads, a lot of discussion recently on Reddit about what's the most efficient way to train up gyms, and it's something I've been meaning to investigate for a while. So the hardest thing today is probably going to be finding a decent Team Instinct gym to play around with. We just drove all over Downey looking for a Team Instinct gym, and this city is very red. So I found the one gym that's pretty consistently yellow near me, Gloria's. It's not set up great for training. Arcanine 1600, 2100 Lapras, 2280 Rhydon, and then a big Snorlax and a big Rhydon. I opened up a couple slots in the gym so that Cassie and I could each place a Pokemon. So now there are 4 Pokemon right around 2200 CP. So it's going to make it a little more efficient for training, a little better for testing for this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through as I'd normally do it, aiming for as much prestige as possible from one battle. So I'm going to choose Pokemon all at about 1075, 1071 or lower, so that I can gain 1000 prestige from beating Lapras, Machamp, Dragonite, and Rhydon. And then if I can go further and beat Snorlax in the second Rhydon, I'll do that. But I'm just going to see how far I can get with one battle. I decided to move to the car because it's a lot more comfortable than those stone benches out there. But I'm using Cassie's phone as a timer. Oops, shouldn't start it now. Stop timer, stop, reset, go. Okay, here we go. Alright, 4 minutes, 31 seconds, 4,756 prestige, 17.6 prestige per second on that one. So the next test is to use things that are going to gain me about 500 prestige, Pokemon that are the same CP as Lapras. So I'm going to aim for 2142 and below. I'm going to stop and get a lap time after beating the first 5 Pokemon, and then since I'll definitely be able to continue through the Snorlax and the Rhydon at the end, I'm going to get a full time and see how much prestige per second I gain going through the entire gym with this lineup. So here we go. realize I have to run there to know exactly how much prestige I'm gonna get. 2294 in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. 11.1, 11.2. So significantly less prestige per second when using Pokemon with the same CP as the Pokemon you're training against. So this time I'm gonna try to go all the way through the gym and see if that makes a difference. Alright, 36, 13, in 5 minutes 30 seconds. Already we know that's worse. Less prestige than when we were using Pokemon with half the CP of those in the gym, and a minute longer. So I know it's only one test, it's only one battle, but I think using Pokemon with half the CP of the Pokemon in the gym, maximizing your prestige gain per battle, is the most efficient way of training gyms. Now obviously I was dodging some quick attacks when using Pokemon with higher CP. You could shave off a little bit of time by dodging only special or charge attacks, but it still wouldn't be enough to make a huge difference. I've had enough of this tap and swipe. Let's go back home. So all that essentially confirms something that was claimed by a Redditor named Paisleymon, who's been doing some research, posting a lot of threads about CP efficiency and prestiging gym training, and so on Reddit. He used a battle simulator to come to the same conclusion, so I thought it would be prudent to actually test it out in real life and see if we got the same results, which we pretty much did. The numbers were a little bit different, but in general, using Pokemon to gain maximum prestige, 1,000 prestige per battle, is going to be the most efficient way of training. He also has a spreadsheet where he's calculated each Pokemon's CP efficiency, which is essentially their strength per point of CP. And it tells you which Pokemon are going to give you the best stats for their CP when you're training. I'm not going to go into too much detail in this video because it doesn't make a huge difference when it comes to actual prestiging, but I'll place a link to the spreadsheet in the description if you want to check it out and kind of familiarize yourself with the most CP efficient Pokemon, so that way you know if you catch something on the list like a Wartortle with Water Gun Hydro Pump at a high level in the wild, you can keep it because you know it's going to be good for training. Now, it's 5:21. I don't know what time the UPS store actually closes, but I do have some packages that were delivered today, so I'm going to head over there and see if I can pick them up. I'm going to open these tomorrow and do like a hybrid Q&A and mail time episode. But for now, Chance just got Overwatch, and I kind of want to play, so I'm going to go hang out with him for a little bit.